Hey, you guys. Oh my gosh. Ciao. Where do I start? Today I went to go shoot. I went to go shoot a movie. Well, a TV series. A TV series. It was so random. Well, not too random because I have been planning this like over the weekend. But I can't be up too long or I can't be up too late talking about this because I gotta wake up early tomorrow to go do it all over again, y'all. Yes. I had reached out to this casting agency and then like a couple weeks go by and I'm like, dang, whatever happened? Because I had applied. They got back to me and I responded, but they never got back to me after that. So I was like, oh. A couple weeks go by and I'm like, let me reach out. I mean, worst case, it's just a cold email. Best case, hey, another opportunity. Next thing I know, a couple days go by, they reach back out. I'm like, oh. So I was like, oh, okay. So he must have just like forgot about me. Okay, but this cool. Hey. It was like very much a lot going on. He let me know like bring extra outfits because we just might have you on stage. And I was like, what? Say who? So I was like, let me know because that's what I do, baby. I was just trying something out, but that's what I do. I packed 3 dresses, baddest heifers on the flow. They're my biggest hitters, best hitters, yeah. But I still went in like in an outfit that fit the role that I was originally casted as. I go immediately when I walk out, I'm like confused, but this lady like walked me in. I was like, okay, so they had t-shirts. I'm like, okay. So I get in there. I forgot it was like a black film. I remembered that he told me the movie was on Tubi. So I was like, oh. Wait, let me go watch it. So I went to watch it and I was like, oh, this is a black movie. I was like, this is lit, you know? I don't know, I just felt more comfortable. It felt more like chill vibes, like I'm hanging with the family. You know, I just go in, I meet everybody and everything. They kind of show me around. They had snacks. Y'all, they had heck of snacks. But, you know, I grabbed me some almonds, you know, keeping it cute. As soon as I got in there, they was like, oh yeah, she gonna be a performer. I was like, oh. So I might look, they was like, okay, boom, we put her on stage. I was like, T? Because, you know, they see the 32 inches to the booty crack. It was real cool, just people, you know, getting ready. She said, girl, the pictures you submit, they not doing you no justice. I said, what you mean? She said, you look better in person. Like, you need better pictures. I was like, oh. No, because I have been saying, like, I need to update my headshots. That was back when I was trying to sign up for that NBA YoungBoy video shoot real quick. It was last minute. Eventually, they had me sit down to do makeup. And also, they had me show them what dresses I got. They was like, if those don't work, we got somebody at the store right now. Let me know. She picked this black dress. And then I also brought a cheetah dress. I really wanted to wear the cheetah dress because the black dress is just too big. But I put it on because, you know, the cheetah dress is loud too. I let her know that it's too big. So she had me like put it on inside out so that she can mend it. I put it on. She was like, oh, like this works. But I was like, no, but like the waist. I want my waist to be snatched. And it was like loose at the waist. It was cool at the top, even though like if I bend over, like you could kind of see like I like myself tight. Oh, y'all, when I took off my dress, I had to like avoid the pins. And then I was getting poked by them pins. It was a lot. Oh yeah, and she mended it. She had it on the hanger and everything ready for me. Like, I'm a star. Finally, they tell me, get up on stage. I'm like, oh my gosh. They had me get up on stage. I was sitting on like a little stool or whatever. They was like, we gonna figure out what we gonna have her do or whatever. I was like, let me know. I could sing, I could dance, I could pop it like it's dropping. They basically had me just pick up this guitar and I was just playing this guitar. I didn't know how to hold it. Baby, that guitar was big, heavy. The guy kind of helped show me how to, you know, one of the actors kind of helped show me how to hold it and all that, or where to place my fingers, and you know, I was trying my best. Okay, I was trying my best, and I was trying to like play it without making noise. I kept kind of like doing. I was like when they were shooting and stuff. This experience made me realize that acting is not for the weak. This was my first time on a movie set. I learned a lot today. They had to get like multiple angles of every scene. That's really why this stuff takes 8+ hours, because y'all know I was just going in there for a background role. With me being on stage, I had to be there for all the other performers, even though I was still in the background not saying nothing. They still gotta shoot their scenes with me in the background. So I was like, oh shoot, like I'm thinking I'm gonna be in here 2 hours, please. I was there from 11 to 7. That's 8 hours. Y'all, I just did a shift. And then get this, they couldn't play AC because they said it's too loud. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm up here just sweating on stage. Okay. Yeah, sweating on stage, okay? I'm up here just hot. just hot, and I gotta look pretty and play this big old guitar. I'm like, just hot. Yeah, the makeup girl had to keep coming in and putting more powder on my face because I'm sweating. I gotta drop off this Depop order early tomorrow. I thought I was gonna be able to go there, stay for 2-3 hours, leave, drop off this package, go continue with my day. No, this was my day. So I'm up there, you know, doing my thing, whatever, and, you know, just peeping the scenery. And the whole time, I'm just like, I don't know what is going on. I barely know anything about the plot. You know, they like, okay, you're going to be moving this money around. Okay, this your spot, though. And I'm just up here just still playing my guitar because I don't know what's going on. Eventually, it started getting to, like, the good scene. Getting to the scenes where the action started happening. So I was like, dang, I actually got to act. Like, I can't just sit here pretty, sing, and play music. I was like, oh, shoot, I got to move around. I basically just had to, you know, run off the stage or whatever. Y'all, they had me singing and stuff on the mic. Like, I just felt like so, yes, I just felt like I'm where I belong. As far as singing, yeah, I commend actors. Y'all, I like to dance, I like to sing, but I liked being up there in front of the mic. I'm up there doing my little 1, 2, hey, we like to party. Hey, you a bad girl and your friends bad too. Ooh. That is a song that I sang to you. Ooh. That is a song that I sang up in that joint. Ooh, boo. Okay, no, Martin, just stop. Yes, so I was up in there singing Beyonce, but I couldn't actually sing. Not that I can't sing, but I couldn't voice out the words because, you know, they gotta hear the actors. So acting is not for the weak. I had to sing without singing. I had to play the guitar without playing the guitar. So eventually I do my little running off scene, run off the stage. You know, they had me do a little solo. I kind of messed up my solo at first because I was like bumping into stuff. But I could see how you gotta be careful with this stuff. They had fog. They kept like exuding fog. And I'm on the stage, so I'm just smelling it. I'm just like, It just smelled like straight chemicals. And then that just reminded me of like all these acting stories that you hear about where the actors are subject to like different kind of work conditions, like the story of Wizard of Oz. The story of Wizard of Oz. I could see how that may go down because you literally are just in these conditions and just trying to do your role, but they using all these props. You got to be careful with stuff like that. Actors, they work long shifts too. It's not really easy getting into it because you got to be okay starting off simple. Okay, you got to be okay going for these long hour days and getting however much pay. You're not finna go up in there getting Zendaya pay. So yeah, I do my little scene, and then y'all, he started changing things up. I go to the back, I'm like, hey, I did my scene. I was like, okay, my character's done. Yeah, I go to the back, I'm chilling, you know? And then I see a girl grab some more fish, cause y'all, they had brought like food. Oh yeah, cause I forgot to tell you, I was on that stage hungry, hot, thirsty, and still trying to keep it pretty. So then all of a sudden, I see them walking in with like boxes and stuff. Y'all, I could have sworn it looked like pizza. I swear it looked like pizza. Whatever. I don't care if it ain't pizza. I need food. Had like fish and salad. You know, a nice little healthy little meal. Make me feel good and I can get back to work. Because we had took a break, right? Did that scene where we run off and stuff. I thought I was done. I went back there, I'm chilling, and I'm like, ooh, let me get some more fish. Because I'm like, oh, I just got to wait around, see if they need me. As soon as I'm finna grab a plate, I hear the director coming in. I'm like, oh, shoot. And I kind of like backed away from the table because, you know, when I had got my first plate, he was like, okay, don't eat too much now. He said, don't eat too much now. We still gonna need you. I said, okay. But, you know, they don't want to hear, oh, I'm bloated. But no, girl, I was hungry, and I know my limits. Like, and baby, it ain't nothing but a thing to suck it in, baby. So why I hear the director coming in? I quickly backed away from the table. I don't want him to catch me, and he need me. I'm stuffing my foot, huh? So he come in, he like, Maya. I'm like, oh shit, I knew it. So he started telling the other lady his vision for me, and he basically telling them like, oh, I'm finna do a scene. Yo, I was so nervous. I just prepared to sit pretty in the background. Maybe say a couple lines. Like, don't get me wrong, of course I was like ready. I'm excited. But of course I was also like, hold on. Yeah, yo, I had to be like dramatic. It was just one line, you know. But I still had to like create that tension and like, and then, you know, walk and run and, you know, do all this stuff. So yeah, y'all, I had to lock in. And yo, I think I did pretty good. I feel like acting is mainly just taking direction, locking in, and just doing what you gotta do. Okay, just do what you gotta do. Basically, I did that, and after that, he said, okay, we done. See you tomorrow. I said, tomorrow? So yes, yeah, I gotta come back tomorrow. I left my dress there because she was like, yeah, you can leave this here. You don't want to risk leaving it at home and then like I need that. Because apparently I guess this is supposed to all be like one day, one episode. Y'all, I'm so excited. I'm very glad that I did this because I would have just been walking into the lion's den for this next project that I have coming up. Dipping my toes in the water or whatever. That is how my first day, shoot day went. Yo, I really did that. You never know. Just stay ready. Just stay ready so you don't gotta get ready because you never know what. I went in there thinking I'm finna be background, boom, I'm on stage. What? I gotta vlog tomorrow. I'm shooting day 2. I'm vlogging day 2. So y'all be ready for tomorrow. Bye y'all, good night. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the girl who ordered from me off of Depop. I promise I'm shipping your order tomorrow. I promise I'm shipping your order tomorrow. Please don't. All worries, no worries. Top of the dawn, yes. Early morning tomorrow, top of the crack, top of the everything. I'm shipping it tomorrow, I promise ya. Top of crack of dawn. You gonna get your order. Speaking of, y'all go follow my Depop shop. Hello, brown girl. Go follow my Depop shop. Yes. Go order from my shop, y'all. Get your best Depop finds from the it girl herself. And all orders are washed before they're shipped off, so just keep that in mind.